Great. So it's Friday. Welcome to the Friday morning wellness break. Today is going to be some gentle movement, some neck range of motion, gentle stretching. That's today. Okay. So one of the things that as a therapist and as an exercise physiologist that kind of bugs me sometimes is when I see people doing or showing or teaching neck stretching and neck range of motion. The idea of go as far as you can is kind of the message, and that is the message for a lot of things that we do as trainers. But when it comes to neck range of motion, I'm going to just dial it down a notch, and you're going to move. I'm going to suggest that you move your neck in different directions, and then you are going to do those movements very slowly and very carefully. So on an intensity level of 1 to 10, we're at level 1 or 2 right here, okay? And then I'm also gonna remind you to just keep breathing the whole time, because with neck movement, sometimes we stop breathing. But here we go. We're gonna first gotta get some blood going, so let's do some arm circles in a direction, size, and speed that works for you. And as we do this, I'm gonna keep talking. So we're gonna set more of these classes up for you guys next week. The current plan is for us to do a Monday morning, a Wednesday afternoon, and a Friday morning. And then we're currently planning on maintaining that schedule into the new year, January, February, March, April, May, June, okay? Let's switch direction. So if it sounds like there is a resounding need to do more of these and something maybe every day instead of every other day, we're certainly capable of doing that if the need is there, okay? So feel free to reach out to us and let us know. I'm gonna type in my email address, switch direction, but it's wellness@saskpolytech.ca, and we're doing our best to figure out what everybody needs, and then we do that, okay? So next week, you'll get and it'll be the same registration link. So you'll get an email saying your 8 o'clock in the morning session has been updated, and you just have to click OK, add to calendar, and away we go. Switch direction. So the morning sessions will be updated, and the afternoon sessions will be updated. They'll be at the same times, so we can keep the same meeting ID, and it'll work out just fine. 3, 2, 1, okay, got some blood flowing. So here's the deal. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing something with one arm while we're doing something with our head. So first exercise, the right hand is gently reaching towards the floor, okay? We're not bending or anything, just gently reaching the fingertips. The head is gonna tip to the left, and then gently turn your face so you're trying to look into your armpit. You're gonna go in that direction slowly, all right? And you're just trying to take a peek. Obviously you can't see into the armpit, but you're trying, okay? And then you're breathing. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that. Now left fingertips reach for the floor. Essentially you're squeezing your left armpit closed, and now your head tips to the right, and then gently it's going to rotate, so you're trying to take a peek into your right armpit. And you go into this slowly. This should feel nice. It should feel gentle. If you're looking for a hardcore workout, you should be thinking, this isn't quite it. 3, 2, 1, slowly come out of that. We're going to repeat the same thing on the first side. Right fingertips reach for the floor, squeeze your right armpit closed, and then the head tips to the left, and then gently rotates, so you're trying to look into your left armpit. And breathe. Three, 2, 1, slowly come out of that. Same thing on the other side. Left fingers reach down, left armpit closes, Head tips to the right, and then rotate slowly, trying to look into your right armpit. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. All right, slowly come out of that. Okay, next movement. We're going to use the spot of your skull right behind your ear. That's going to be your cue point. Okay, so right hand again reaches for the floor. Right armpit closes. Now we're going to tip the head to the left. And now pretend you're trying to take that spot of your skull behind your ear and you're trying to touch it to your shoulder. It's not going to touch, okay? You're just trying. So the chin lifts a little bit. The head kind of tips over to the side a little bit. All right, and you're breathing. Maybe looking at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Perfect. All right, other side. Left fingers reach to the floor. Left armpit closes. Head tilts to the right. And then gently looks upward. And that part of your skull behind your ear, you're reaching that towards your shoulder. But the shoulder doesn't come up to meet it. It just sits where it is. And we breathe. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that. All these movements are just really nice and gentle and slow. Same thing. Right hand, fingers towards the floor, head tilts to the left, and then rotates the face up to the ceiling so the back of the ear tries to reach towards your shoulder. And breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come on out of that slowly. And the whole time we're doing this, you can gently brace your stomach like I've got a tennis ball in my hand that I'm going to chuck it at you and it's going to bounce off. All right. Left fingers reach towards the floor. Close the left armpit. Tilt your head to the right. And then gently rotate your face up to the ceiling and reach the back of your ear towards your shoulder. And really move into this slowly and notice how it feels. This might feel really smooth and gentle. Might feel like you're trying to take the kink out of a chain. 3, 2, 1, and come up slowly. Perfect. All right, let's get a little bit of shoulder motion here because we've been holding them pretty tight for a while. So standing nice and tall, all we do is glide the shoulders backwards and then relax. When they glide backwards, they don't go up, just backwards. They glide backwards and then we relax them. Glide backwards and relax. When they glide back, the chin does not shoot forwards. It stays right where it is. If when you're doing this, it feels super uncoordinated and ratchety and weird, then you should practice this more. And that's really common, okay? We're just gliding backwards and then relaxing. Perfect. I'm gonna do 2 more. I think it's 1 more. Okay, perfect, nice. Back to some neck range of motion. Okay, right hand again reaches for the floor gently. That armpit, right armpit closes, and now you're looking straight forwards, and your head tips straight left, straight to the left. There's no forward rotation, no backward rotation. It's just straight to the left, and we go nice and slowly with very little effort, and we just see how far we can go with very little effort. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna come out of this slowly. All right, left hand reaches for the floor, close that left armpit, and gently tilt to the right, face points straight forwards. Don't rotate up or down. And breathe. And let's just see how far we can go with very little effort. 3, 2, 1, come on up. I rarely say the words very little effort. So enjoy that for now. Okay, right hand reaches down. We're doing the same thing. Close the right armpit and tilt the head to the left, looking straight forwards. If you find this a little disorienting, it's because our biomechanical system is set up for having our eyes level. And as soon as they're not level, our entire brain just gets completely confused. So if you feel really off by this, that's actually really normal. 3, 2, 1, and then come up. Left fingers to the floor, close the left armpit, tilt directly to the left, to the right, tilting to the right. No rotation in the head. Looking forwards, things are blurry because it's weird. And we're going as far as we feel comfortable with very little effort. All right, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Nice job. Okay. We're just going to do some rotation here now. Okay. So one of the keys with this is there's so many muscles that go from our neck, or from our head to our neck, from our head to our first rib and second rib. And we want to just hold one end still while the other end moves. Okay. The still end is the trunk or the upper chest. And that's why we're really working on holding those armpits closed. A few weeks ago, I did an exercise where we pretended we were Iron Man flying, remember? And we were shooting our jets out of our hand and really holding our armpits closed. That's what we're gonna do here, gently, like maybe a 3 out of 10 intensity while we rotate the head, okay? So, and breathe. So we're going to palms face the floor, Ironman jets on, armpits closed, but just a gentle level of intensity. Face is pointed straight forwards. And now we're going to rotate to the left slowly. And we're just all going to see how far we can go. Our body likes this because our eyes get to stay level finally. We're rotating. Remember the proud chest. Don't let the shoulders come forwards. Okay. And you can rotate the eyes too, so look as far to the left as possible. And then we're going to hold 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come out of that. Relax everything. And then go the other way. All right, Ironman jets on, armpits closed, face looking forwards, and now it's going to rotate to the right. Nice and slowly. Nice and level. Notice how your body naturally wants to keep your eyes level, so that's easy to do. You're going to go as far as you can, mild intensity, and then at the end, your eyes continue and look a little further. 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come out of that. And the whole time with your movement, you're breathing, full inhalations, full exhalations, all right? Doing that again. Ironman jets on, armpits closed, looking forwards. And now we rotate the head to the left, nice and slowly. Really paying attention to our body here, like way more than we normally do, okay? Which is good. Turning, turning, turning slowly. The eyes do the last little piece. And then we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come out of that. Okay, we're going to do one more to the right, and I'm going to ask you just to note something. If your eyes are looking forward the whole time, but then at the very end, when your neck can't move anymore, and you move your eyes further, notice if you feel something neat, kind of a little wiggly at the base of your skull, okay? All right, Ironman jets on, armpits closed, looking forwards, and now the head turns to the right. Slowly, you're breathing. Go as far as you can with mild intensity. And at the end, the eyes go a little bit further through 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come out of that. Perfect. So there's muscles in the base of your skull that are kind of neurologically activated by eye movement. So let's say you're in a really bad car accident and you can't move your neck because it's just so hurting, but you need to rehab somehow. You just start with eye movements, and that actually stimulates the muscle movements and gets them moving. So when we all have those tension headaches and it's just killing us, right? You can just sit nice and quiet and just gently look to the left, gently look to the right, and it starts to get the muscles to relax. Okay, I'm glad you joined me this morning. Hopefully your day goes well. The weekend is around the corner, even though I think some of you work on the weekends. So hopefully you get Monday off then maybe. And look for an email that says these classes have been updated for you. So I will see you again Monday morning. It'll be the same ID, everything's the same, just add it to your calendar. And I'll see you then. Take care.